Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wellness Wake Up Weekly, episode 11 already. Wow. Today we're
Crazy.
talking about habit stacking for lasting change, which I love this because it just makes things a little bit easier, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. And it's kind of funny because we talk about what we're going to talk about on Wednesdays, on Mondays.
Right.
Well, we talk about it more than that, but we talk about it on Monday. So since Monday, I have been going, oh my gosh, okay, I get to just start doing this. I get to start. Now, okay, I can habit stack. Where do I want to stack it?
Yes.
So,
Yes, absolutely. So, as you know, as you're hopping on, actually say hello and let us know where you're watching from. Drop it in the comments because we want to say hello to you and shout you out. But also, yeah, so as we are doing these, we're like teaching ourselves along the way. We are
absolutely.
doing the research, we're practicing, we're trying things out, and we're sharing with you what is working.
Yes.
So don't think that we're just like doing some research and telling you things that we would never do. We are doing this along with you. So
Yes, this is not a do what we say, not what we do. Okay, so I'm Christine Lunsford, and I am in Northern Arkansas. And I have to give a shout out, Sarah. Hi. You said you'd be here, so I'm going to say hi to you.
and say hi in the comments if you can, if you're not super busy.
Yes.
While
Okay.
you're doing something. I am Carrie Marie Vaughn, and I am from upstate New York, and I am an Unstickify Your Life coach. And I just love doing these Wellness Wake Up Weeklies, which is a mouthful, with Christine every Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, because it gives us the opportunity to, first of all, see each other's beautiful faces because
Yes.
we love chatting with each other. And, when we came up with this idea, we chat like this all the time. We share ideas with each other all the time and run things by each other. And we're like, you know what? We might as well just open this up so that people can kind of like sneak in on our conversations.
Yes, because this is a conversation. Yes, we have an outline. Yes, we do our homework. Yes, we try to stay on task. And no, we do not very well.
We go off topic quite a bit, and yeah, but it's like a little coffee chat where you get to wake up with us and we get to share with you some of the things that are working for us, that are helping us stay well and feel well. And so today we're talking about habit stacking. So if you have ever done habit stacking, or if you're not even sure what it is, drop a comment. Let us know like what you're thinking about habit stacking. If you've never done it before, if you have done it before, what your experience has been, because we want to hear a little bit about it, but we're going to be chatting about it too. Because I mean, first of all, I bet if you have set like, all right, so this is a good time that we're talking about this too, because we have New Year's resolutions coming up. Like everybody sets these New Year's resolutions and they want to make this huge change overnight. They're like, okay, I'm going to go gung ho and do all this stuff. But really, that's not feasible. You're not going to stick to it. And as we talked about in our last episode, I think it was the last episode, right? Where we talked about how 80% of people quit by the second Friday in January. So instead of going gung ho with these crazy big things and trying to change every aspect of your life, and then you failing and then being mad at yourself for not doing anything, try doing something small. So if you've ever tried that before, going gung ho, and then you got burnout or frustrated within a day or two, or maybe even within an hour.
Sounds good. And then you go, wait a minute. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're like, this is a little bit much. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I think I could do this? So yeah, we're talking about habit stacking though, because it's an easy way to build up momentum toward your goals and toward the things that you want to accomplish and do without getting completely overwhelmed, without draining you, without kicking your butt, basically. So
Exactly.
we sometimes need a little butt kicking, but this is just slight. So if you're ready to make some tiny shifts that will eventually lead to massive transformation, because tiny shifts are important, drop the word ready in the comments. And I will try to keep an eye on the comment section and shout you out, because I want to shout you out. If you are commenting, if you're engaging with us, we really appreciate it because it helps more people see our videos, and it just, we know if this is a helpful topic to you. We want to know, we want to hear from you. So
Absolutely. And
be
please
sure to say hello.
share. If you know somebody who is thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to, go from not exercising to I'm going to exercise 7 days a week, an hour a day. I heard somebody say that once and I was like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Share it, tag them. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. We're here every week. So, and I think we can be highly entertaining because we get kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah, so we are proud weirdos.
We are proud weirdos.
But yes, absolutely. Be sure to say hello and comment. But also, as Christine said, share with somebody, because now is the time of year that you're probably having these conversations with your friends, with your siblings, with your coworkers about setting goals for the new year and what you want to accomplish in the new year. We always tend to get into that. It's either talking about the holidays, like, okay, Christmas is here. What are we going to do for Christmas? What is everybody, all shopped and decorated and all of the stuff. And then we're also talking about, okay, what do we want to do this next year? We're so close to the new year, which seems crazy to me. This year flew by like crazy. But anyway,
Yeah.
So as you're having those conversations with people and you're talking about it, keep this episode in mind and share with them, because that's why we create these, to be helpful. So
Yes.
let's talk about our little plan that we came up with on the fly last week. What are we going to do?
Speaking of inviting you into our world, we were going to do this anyway, and we decided, hey, why not? We'll just invite more people. So,
yes,
SMART goals. And we did a whole talk on them, but they're specific, measurable, achievable, relatable, and timely. So we are going to do a SMART goal session for 2026. And all you have to do is in the comments, type SMART, and we will reach out to you and get you all the details. And there's no charge, other than you may have to think a little bit. And I was also thinking, this is a great video to send to somebody. If you have a loved one that is in the mindset that they're going to do these major shifts and you don't want to rain on their parade, so to speak, point them to us and say, hey, that sounds great. Go watch Christine and Carrie Marie. They've got great tips.
Yes,
that would help set them up for success without raining on their parade, because we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that to people, because some people do. I mean, some people are great at it. I am not.
Yes. So yeah, let us know. Drop the word SMART. I think that's helpful, right? Drop the word SMART in the comments if you would like to join us for our little SMART goal planning session that we're going to be doing. I mean, Christine and I were planning to get together to do this anyway. So we're just going to have you kind of pop in with us and we'll all do it together. We could even do it like, we can even have like, dress up a little bit or have snacks or whatever. I mean, whatever we want to do.
Pajama party.
I'm totally doing this.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's dive into the habit stacking, because our brains work in a certain way and they love routines. I mean, you probably notice how the things that you have done every day for a huge part of your life that you just kind of do naturally without even having to think about it anymore, because your brain's like, woohoo, I get to do the same thing over and over again. I don't even need to think about all the details anymore. I don't need to think about the way that I am putting my toothpaste on my toothbrush and the way I put it in my mouth and the way that I'm brushing my teeth. Like, you don't need to think about it. When was the last time you actually thought about every little thing that you were doing when you're brushing your teeth? Probably not, because you've done it a million times.
I broke my hand.
So,
that was the last time I actually had to think about it, because I couldn't use my hand.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that takes some thought. If you have to do something differently, obviously it takes some thought. But ideally, our brain really likes it when we can get into some routines and some habits. So that's why habit stacking is really helpful. Also, what's a little bit unreliable?
Well, and here's the thing. We are making, so my broken hand. I mean, I laugh about that because then I had to think about it. But
Mhm.
habit stacking, you may have to actually think about it
At first.
at first.
Mhm.
So for me, like the first couple days when I broke my hand, I had to think about how am I going to do this because I couldn't squeeze the tube.
Mhm.
And
True.
the benefit of habit stacking is that you can, and your brain loves a routine.
Mhm.
You don't have to rely on your willpower.
Right, because we know that we're gonna lose that willpower.
Yes. So you habit stack this on top of, and like I said, you may have to think about it or leave yourself notes for a short period of time, and then it'll just become a natural thing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So the more you do it in that order, stacking it with a habit that you already do. So think about all of the habits that you do already that you don't even need to think about anymore.
Mhm.
The things that you kind of just go through the motions and forget you're doing them because you've done them so many millions of times, like going to the bathroom, brushing your teeth, taking your shower, getting dressed, drinking your coffee in the morning, whatever it is, like all of those things. And I'm using morning as an example just because we do a lot of things out of habit, especially in the morning when we're getting ready for the day, but we do the same thing at different other points of the day. We go through the motions at other points, but I mean, I like to have a stack a lot in the morning because it's, for me, it's easier because my routine is always the same in the morning. No matter what my schedule looks like throughout the day, my morning routine is pretty much the same. I'm doing the same kind of activities. Sometimes I switch up the order, but the activities are always the same. And so that means I can easily stack on those habits and those activities that I do on a daily basis.
Yes. Yes. And okay, so for me, one of my things was I wanted to start sending birthday messages, or at least sending them, on Facebook.
Mhm.
So in my mind, I thought, okay, and this is a great formula. This is Carrie Marie's formula, and I love it. After I read my Bible study, I will send Facebook birthday messages. So now it is a habit. I finish my Bible study, I open Facebook, I send my messages. I don't necessarily interact too much on Facebook because I don't want to start the scroll. Um, but that is something I do so that, because not everybody gets a joyful birthday wish.
Right. Right. Sometimes they feel kind of forgotten on their birthday. And so just to be able to brighten somebody's day like that is super special.
Yes. So that is one of the things. So what's something that you do?
So I always like to drink water before I have my coffee every morning. And a huge way that I remind myself to do that, and now it's literally habit, I don't need to think about it anymore, but in the beginning I had to think about it. So I would fill this up before bed and I would leave it on the dresser that's right beside my bed, so when I woke up in the morning, I'm seeing this, it's right in front of my face. I can take a big huge drink of water before I even make my way into the kitchen to make my coffee. And so that for me is a big one. That for me is something I do all the time. But there's also other things, like for instance, like taking your supplements right after brushing your teeth, or other little things like that. Is like, okay, I'm already doing these things, so I'm going to now do this other thing, or doing it with. So one of the things that I actually also do is while I'm brushing my teeth, I jog in place to
I
get.
love that one.
Yeah.
I totally
And
love that.
every once in a while I do switch it up and I'll like do squats or something like that. But most of the time, because I don't have to think about it anymore, most of the time I am jogging in place while I'm brushing my teeth. And so first, I always have my Apple Watch on that is tracking my steps. So it gets me more steps for the day, but it's also just, it's increasing my heart rate a little bit. It's getting my body moving. So there's benefits to that. And I stacked that together because it's easy. I have to stand there brushing my teeth. I don't do anything else while I'm brushing my teeth. My bottom half is just there, so might as well jog in place, right? So yeah, so then, like I said, though, sometimes I do think about it a little bit more, and I'm like, okay, instead of jogging in place, I'll do some squats or I'll do high knees or something like that. Can't do anything too crazy, like no jumping jacks or anything, because then it's like really hard to brush the teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. It needs to be kind of low impact.
Yes, exactly. Low impact, but still using my muscles and working my body out a tiny bit. And I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. My toothbrush actually has a timer on it. So I know for sure that I have done some sort of physical activity for 2 whole minutes at the very beginning of my day before I've done anything else. So it's like not my regular workout time. It's not, I know for sure though that I have done something for 2 minutes. So these are just little examples. Are there other things like that you do that are just you just pop together with
It just kind of, okay, we got chickens and they had to be taken care of. So I actually habit stack that on top of in the morning when I get done with my Bible study and I get done with my Facebook birthdays. Basically, the first thing I do is go throw on some clothes and go out and take care of the chickens. Because otherwise it's 10 o'clock and I have forgotten all about the chickens. And that's kind of crazy. So that's something I did habit stack. And in the summer, I was habit stacking. That's when I would go water the greenhouse.
Oh, okay, nice.
And I've kind of got out of that habit stack because it's winter time and I still have stuff in the greenhouse. So I get to go back to habit stacking that. So, and that is a thing. I mean, sometimes you do have to really think about it. I think I think you and I both do this. One of our habits that we do in the morning is our coffee.
Yeah. Because we have our special coffee. I drink the brew. I know that you don't do the brew because it's got the chocolate and you can't have chocolate.
Okay. Did you see the chocolate Fit Fuel?
I did see that.
So all of our chocolate. I don't drink chocolate, so this is for all of you who love chocolate. You've heard us multiple weeks talk about Fit Fuel. We both love our Fit Fuel.
The Fit Fuel is literally, I don't even know. It's so hard to describe how amazing it is because it just has so much stuff packed into it. It literally replaced, I think, like 5 or 6 different supplements that I was taking because it's got the protein, the collagen, colostrum. We were just talking about, my son and I were talking about colostrum last night about the benefits of that. And then it's got the probiotics, the prebiotics, the digestive enzymes, vitamins and minerals, like so many things just packed into one drink. And
it tastes good.
It tastes so delicious. So yes, we've had the vanilla for a long time, and the vanilla is amazing. I mean, I add it to my coffee every morning, not the full amount, obviously, because 2 scoops is like the full serving, and I only add a half a scoop to my coffee because I don't want it to be so thick that I can't drink it.
You don't want to shake. You still want coffee.
I don't want to shake. I want my coffee.
I understand.
Yes, but the point is that it's so delicious and you can mix it with anything. Like I like that the vanilla you can literally mix with anything, but there's now a new chocolate. And so now I'm thinking in my brain, ooh, okay, now what can be mixed with the chocolate that can make it taste delicious? Because I mean, sometimes you're just in the mood for chocolate, right?
Chocolate and strawberry hydrate.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, okay, yum. It's like a chocolate covered strawberry.
Yeah.
Oh, yum. Okay. So
there you go. There's my tidbit for somebody who doesn't drink chocolate.
Yeah.
Anyway, we kind of got off topic.
Yes, we got off topic, but that's a big.
That is one of the things that, and for me, I used to drink a different shake. So for my habit stacking, instead of stacking a new habit, I shifted a habit. So I changed it from, I replaced this with this and left it in that same spot.
Oh, yeah. So that's a good idea. I love that you just said that because sometimes it's not a matter of stacking on a habit. It's a matter of replacing a bad habit with a new good habit. So like, let's say maybe somebody doesn't, and not necessarily bad. Like it's not like your other shake was bad, but you're replacing it with a better habit. So maybe we've been doing something on a very regular basis, but we can do something even better or something like that. Ooh, I like that because normally, like you were talking a little bit about that formula, like after I blank, I will blank, or while I blank, I will blank. But you could also, instead of blank, I will blank.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to use this example, and I don't know anybody who actually drinks Red Bull, but I know, or Monsters or any of those energy drinks. So if you're going into the new year and you want to get rid of those, and I drank Mountain Dew for years and I just quit. But now, knowing what we know, I could have taken the Mountain Dew and said, instead of Mountain Dew, I'm going to drink Rush.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
So you still get that energy, you still get the benefits, so to speak, of the
Mhm.
poison that you're putting in your body, and you get extra benefits of vitamins, minerals, and all of the above. So
Yes.
yes, so we get to add that into our instead of this. There you go. There it is.
Well,
Look at
here
that.
you know
Carrie
what,
Marie put it in the comments.
I put in the comments, but I'm also going to share it on the screen so that way you
Yeah.
can see what we're saying, because sometimes it's easier to see it. So we'll give you some examples. Like I mean, we've already kind of given examples, but we can just kind of reiterate this. Like after my morning coffee, I will take my supplements.
Yes. Or Carrie Marie's. While I brush my teeth, I'm going to jog in place or do high steps or do something.
Mhm. Or after lunch, I will take a 10-minute walk.
Yes. And then after my 10-minute walk, I will take a 10-minute nap.
That is
You know
you.
that I'm big on naps.
Yeah,
And
you are the napper. I am not.
the napper. And here's the thing. I say nap, and a lot of people think that means I go to sleep, I go to bed. I don't. My nap is more of a brain reset. I'm like, okay, this morning I was working on all bookkeeping stuff. Now I'm going to shift into something else. So I take a 10-minute, basically a brain detox, and I just sit down, and usually I'll listen to some kind of music, or Carrie Marie actually just sent me a great meditation that I was going to start listening to this morning. And I'm like, wait a minute, I can't listen to it while I'm working. Doesn't work.
Yeah,
So
you gotta
that may be something that I'm going to habit stack and say, after I eat lunch, I will take a 10-minute mental break. And that could even be going outside. My
Mhm.
mental breaks. My husband came home one day and he goes, honey, why are you laying on the sidewalk? I said, because I needed a mental break. So I walked outside, took the dogs with me, and it was one of those cool days, but the concrete was warm. So I laid down on the concrete.
Oh my goodness.
I
I'm
can't do
not
that now. Now
doing
the chickens would come.
I'll have to add to, I don't know if I can actually add a photo to a comment on a video, but I'm going to just take a quick picture of what my view looks like right now, and I will show you why I am not able to go lay outside right now.
Oh, yes.
See all the white? It's because it's snow and it's currently snowing.
It is like 40 something here today.
Oh my goodness. We've had negative. The last few days we have had negative weather.
Okay, so
Like
your habit stack may be after it quits snowing, I will go shovel.
yes, which I have to in order to be able to actually get out to my vehicle today. So,
Yes.
yeah, I will definitely be shoveling later for sure. I don't know when it's supposed to stop snowing though. I have to probably shovel before it stops snowing because I think it's supposed to snow into tomorrow. It's just a very, very light snow. It's not heavy or anything like that. Oh, I did want to mention one more habit stack that I like to do, and then we can move on to the next. But while I fold laundry or while I drive, I will listen to an audiobook or podcast, because that way I can be learning something new or getting not caught up, but like I like to keep active with my books. I don't like to go days or weeks before I read my book. Otherwise I'm like, what is happening?
Okay, you actually just reminded me. I, because of you, have started listening to more books.
Nice.
Okay, when I go to bed at night, a lot of times I have a hard time going to sleep because my brain decides that it's time to be active. So I have started taking my phone in there and I lay the phone really quiet, like it's super, super quiet next to my ear, and I listen to a non-thinking book. And I have found
I have this headband thing. If you want me to send you the link to it, I think they're pretty cheap, but I have this headband thing that I wear when I go to sleep. It's like really nice and soft, so it doesn't bother me. It's not like headphones or earbuds or anything like that. It's super comfy, but it plays music in my ears. That way I'm not listening to it out loud, and that way my husband can sleep. But anyway, so I wear that, and then I will put my audiobook on, and then I will set the timer because I listen on Audible, I listen on Everand and Libby, which is through my library where I can listen to audiobooks through my library. But I listen to it through there. I know it's incredible.
I forgot I could do that.
Well, yes, do it. I mean, they don't have as many selections, of course, but there are tons. There are tons of books, and I have been listening to books like crazy. I have some on hold though right now. I'm waiting for other people to return their audiobooks. But anyway, the point is I can set the timer for like 15 minutes so that like as I am drifting off to sleep, and speaking of drift, I drink my drift before bed, especially on the days that I am feeling kind of wired and my brain doesn't want to shut off. I will drink my drift or take calm, and then I am able to just fall right to sleep. So that's why I only will set it for 10 or 15 minutes, because otherwise my brain shuts off and I am not listening to the book.
It depends on the night for me, but that is, and yes, send me that
the headband. Yeah. If anybody wants the headband link, let me know and I can send it to you because it's so handy. I've literally been using these for years and years and years. The other thing I do too with the headband, and I know this is totally off topic, but now that it's winter out, I will put it on underneath my hat or the headband. Your mom made that beautiful headband that you sent me, which is so pretty. That the knit or crocheted one, I don't know what it is because I'm knit. Yeah, the knit one. So if it's snowing out, I wear a whole hat because that way my hair is a little bit more covered. But anyway, I can put it on underneath that, because headphones, it's like you want the hat to be covering your ears, but then the headphones can't really get to your ears. So anyway, and I am not the earbud kind of person. I can't stand having stuff shoved in my ears. It grosses me out. I know that so many people really love them because they're tiny and it's handy and all this. Oh, for me, no. Like, absolutely not. No one is shoving anything in my ears. Gross.
That's funny. That's funny. Yes, definitely send it. Okay, so back to momentum without overwhelm.
Yes. Oh, but let's ask everybody who is watching, drop a comment with one new habit that you want to start pairing with something else. We just gave you a bunch of examples of ways we pair things, or that you could pair things or stack things. I'm using the word pair, but we've been saying stack. So anyway.
Well, and don't forget, if you don't even know where to begin, join us for our SMART goals. Because when we're doing the SMART goals, these SMART goals can be habit stacked.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's part of it. So don't forget to join us for that.
Yeah. So drop the word SMART in the comment if you want to join our SMART goal setting thing, which we haven't set the actual date and time yet. It will be at the very tail end of this year or the beginning of next year, like within the first week, because obviously we want to set these SMART goals for the new year, but we can also talk about habit stacking and how some of your SMART goals might be habits that you want to start stacking. Yes. And so, yeah.
And all right. We do it before Quitter's Day because we don't want anybody here to experience Quitter's Day.
Yes, exactly. We don't want anybody to do that. So, all right, let's dive into the momentum without overwhelm, because none of us want to feel overwhelmed.
No. And it's micro starts.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard us, it's little itty bitty things, and you do a little baby step all the time, and then you celebrate it. Hey, if you have it stacked for a week straight, celebrate.
Yeah. And I love that you said baby steps, because picture a baby when they first start learning to walk. They take a step or two and then they fall down, but then they get back up and they keep trying. And so not only is it small steps, because babies have tiny little feet and legs, but it's also being okay with getting back up after you fail.
They're building the muscle to do that. And have you ever seen a baby that falls down and goes, walking's not for me. I'm going to let everybody carry me for the rest of my life.
Right.
That they don't have that concept.
Right. Exactly. And so we need to be more like babies when it comes to this, because we need to just know that, hey, we're going to just do it little bits at a time. And hey, we might have those moments where we forget. So, okay, maybe your habit stack goal is to drink the water before your coffee every morning. And then one morning you forget. It doesn't mean you're going to completely give up on it forever. It just means, okay, I accidentally forgot. I'll drink it after my coffee today because I forgot. And I'll just start again tomorrow. Tomorrow I will do it. And so really it's just a matter of keep going, just tiny little things, and then celebrate it. You need to celebrate yourself because it gives you that little that boost to keep wanting to go. And that way you have that momentum without being completely overwhelmed with it, because you have given yourself that little pep, that little, ooh, I feel good now that I've done what I said I was going to do.
And your brain likes it.
Yeah.
So if you make your brain go, ooh, I like the result of this, it's going to encourage you to do it. I know that sounds crazy, but it's the truth.
I know we need to take care of our brain. Like it's almost like it's a toddler or something.
Yes. And here's the thing, people, progress over perfection.
Nothing's perfect. So get that out of your brain. You never, ever, 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 ever have to be perfect.
Oh my gosh, I heard this. Perfectionism is procrastination, and procrastination is perfectionism.
That is so true.
Isn't it? I heard that, and it took my brain a minute. I'm like, what? Okay. Yeah. By the way,
that is so true.
That's me. That's me.
All right. So we got to stop doing that. We got to stop trying to perfect every little thing, because it's never going to be perfect.
Nope.
And we're just by trying to be perfect on all of these things, we're just procrastinating on going with the flow, going to the next step, whatever it might be.
Isn't that awesome? And when you're doing this, start with one thing. Don't try to say, I'm going to do all of the things all at once. No, start with one.
Yeah, don't try to stack 5 new things onto one thing. Not like, okay, before I brush my teeth, I'm going to do this. And while I'm brushing my teeth, I'm going to do this. And then after I brush my teeth, I'm going to do this and this and this. No. That's going to overwhelm you. So this is what we're talking about. Just take one baby step at a time, one habit to stack. Stick with it for a while. Once that becomes a habit, then easily you can add another thing. Okay, because it's already a habit and you've gotten into the swing of it. But try to focus on one thing at a time, not a million or 5.
Yes. And remember, for you, know you. Because for some people, it takes 30 days. For some people, they're in the flow in 3 days. And for some people, it's going to take them 6 months.
Right.
Depends on the habit, depends on the person, depends on what you're trying to do.
Right. They used to always say, I don't know why, but 21 was always the number I heard, that they always used to say it takes 21 days to form a habit. But I don't think that that's true, because first of all, every single person is different. Every single habit that you're trying to start and keep is different, and everybody's situation is different. So it really is, every single person is different and unique. And so do it as long as you need to. Like, think about it, I should say. Think about it as long as you need to before it becomes habit, and you don't really need to think about it as much anymore.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so we were having fun with this, and I just kind of laughed. If you improved 1% every day, what do you think your life would look like next December? Well, as we were talking about that, I started laughing, and I was like, you do realize 365 or 360 degrees is all the way around the circle. You can have everything completely changed.
Yeah.
1%. And Dean Graziosi talks about, and I'll tell this real short because we are over, but he talks about the farmer that drives out to his field every day in the same path. Okay, so there's ruts. So basically he could get on his tractor, start it, and take his hands off the wheel, and the ruts are so deep that the tractor's going to keep going. But if he changes that wheel 1%, over time, he is going to find that he is miles away from where he started. And I was like, that is so true.
Yeah, it's so true, because 1% seems so minuscule. You know, you're just like, what? Who cares if I improve 1%? That's so tiny. It's not going to make a difference, but it makes a huge difference. Because think about improving, like you were just saying about how the 365 days in a year. So if you were to improve just 1%, an itty bitty little bit in one area of your life, we're not saying like overhaul everything. We are talking about a tiny little thing. So these baby steps, this itty bitty bit that you're doing, one little habit to stack.
Absolutely. And if you only did it 1% per week, think about that, 1% per week.
Right. There's 52 weeks in a year.
2% improvement. I mean, it's okay. I could really harp on this, and I'm harping on it because I need to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. So like, for instance, for me, since hitting perimenopause, I gained extra weight that I was not expecting, not expecting at all. And it like just came up. I feel like all of a sudden. So I am trying to improve my health in different ways. So there are habits that I am stacking that are working on things. One thing is I'm going to share this with you because I haven't even told anybody, not even my family who lives with me, but they probably hear me doing this and like, what is like, there's like elephants running through the house. I have been doing these like high knee things on the edge of my bed frame. So my bed frame is a bit tall. And so I literally just will step one foot up, then another step up. But and the whole time I'm doing that, I'm focusing on like my ab muscles. And okay, so I do it 100 times. It doesn't seem like much. It doesn't take me very long. It's only a few minutes. And I do this while I'm getting ready in the morning or while I'm getting ready at night, whichever way. But either way, I am doing this on a daily basis and it doesn't seem like much. But guess what? I am improving the muscle tone. I am moving my body. It brings my heart rate up. My watch is like thinking that I'm working out. So it's so simple. I'm literally just stepping up. I'm not even doing high knees. So it's not like super active. It's just one step up, one step up, one step up, one step up.
I love that. And I've got a Chase next to me. I may try that on here, like when I'm working in my office. And that's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Maybe I do it a couple times a day. Like, because yesterday I sat all day. I actually went into the office and sat all day.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. By the time I got home, I was like, oh.
That exhausts me even more than being super active all day. I feel like whenever I am sitting for an extended period of time and don't give myself that little break to walk around and move my body, I'm even more tired. And so I always am. My watch is set. I don't have it on right now because it's charging, but my watch is set. My watch is set so that it will like do a little buzz and ding me if I haven't walked at all for like 50 minutes basically out of that hour. It goes by actual hours of the day. So like the 10 o'clock hour, the 9 o'clock hour, the 8 o'clock hour, whatever, during that time frame, it'll buzz me if I haven't moved my body for a full minute. It needs to be a full minute that you move your body before it actually registers that you've had movement that hour. And so that is just my little indicator. Okay, get my butt up. Unless I'm literally in the middle of a meeting or something like that, most likely I can get up out of my seat and move my body. And so I do whatever I feel like in the moment. Sometimes it's dancing around. Sometimes it's literally just pacing around the house. Sometimes it's like, okay, I am really in need of stepping away from my computer and going for a walk outside. I need fresh air. So, but that's just the reminder. So while you're learning to do the habit stacking, if you need to set yourself up with a reminder, whether it be a sticky note, whether it be setting the water beside your bed, whether it be putting a reminder on your phone for a specific time, whatever is helpful for you, set up that reminder so that you get into that habit. And so I hope that all of this was helpful to you today. I know that we have gone way over, but I feel like it's so important for people to realize that it doesn't have to be hard to make improvements in different areas of your life, whether it be your mindset, your health. And, you know, I've been, as you know, Christine, I have been doing stuck point scans for people. And
they're amazing, by the way.
I'm able to pinpoint an area where people have been stuck for such a long time that they don't even realize it. It's just part of life. I'm able to release that within such a short amount of time, but all of a sudden that's that little bit of improvement. All of a sudden that thing has been released. And so, yes, I mean, we're talking about habit stacking, but this is also something that it's like, okay, when you release something, then it allows your body and your mind and whatever it is to be open to new things, whether it be open new opportunities or give yourself that little momentum that you need to be more active or improve your relationships, whatever it is. So, somebody's asking what we are drinking. So I will share what I'm drinking. I am drinking my brew coffee along with a scoop of gold and a half a scoop of Fit Fuel with a tiny bit of creamer. And it's delicious. This is my go-to every single morning.
And I have Fit Fuel. I'm trying to remember what I put in this one. I ended up getting some caramel flavored protein.
Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Oh, if Bravenly came out with that, that'd be awesome. Anyway, yeah, I've got that in there. And then I have extra protein because I too am in perimenopause and I'm trying to increase my protein. So the Fit Fuel has great protein and I add more.
You're like, give it all to me.
Well, okay, so this
And you're drinking your coffee.
on Wednesday mornings, this usually ends up being my breakfast, which some people would freak out about, but I think I figured it out. It has like 36 grams of protein. I mean, there's a lot of protein in it, even though it's coffee, and
Mhm.
there's a lot of vitamins and there's a lot of good stuff in it. So, yes, you can make your coffee actually healthy and not full of sugar.
Yeah. And yes, exactly. Because that's the thing is this has zero sugar in it whatsoever, but it does have a sweet flavor.
Mhm.
And I'm also drinking water because I always have water like right near me because it's important to stay hydrated. And speaking of hydrated, we also drink hydrate to boost those electrolytes and things like that. So, all right,
Yeah.
we've gone way over time.
Yes. So, small habits over giant resolutions.
Hmm.
Stack small habits to build momentum.
Hmm.
And we would like to know, what is one habit that you want to start stacking today?
Yep. And don't forget that if you want to join us for our SMART goal design session, we are going to be scheduling that very soon. So drop the word SMART if you want to join us. And we can even give you a little worksheet that can help you to start thinking about what those SMART goals will be that you will be setting. And don't forget to join us next week. We're going to be meeting again on Wednesday because we're always doing our wellness wake up weekly Wednesday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. And next week, we're going to be talking about beating those winter blues because I mean, we are in those winter months now and it starts getting cold. The days are shorter and darker. And sometimes it affects our mood.
And there is actually a biological thing that is tied to that, and I believe it's called SAD, seasonal something disorder. Seasonal. Anyway, I experience it. So when we're talking, and if you know somebody that experiences this, if they tend to sleep a lot, if they're depressed in the winter, please tag them.
Mm-hmm.
Share this event with them, and get them on because it is a very real thing and it really affects people. So winter
Yeah.
blues and mood support.
Yeah, absolutely. So join us next week on Wednesday. Let's see, what is the date? A week from today is Wednesday the 17th. So Wednesday, December 17th, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. Join us so that we can help you get rid of those winter blues.
Yes.
Woo! Exciting. And we're getting so close to Christmas.
I know, it's 2 weeks away.
It's so crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we will not freak everybody out in case you're not ready, like us, like me at least.
I haven't done a thing. I haven't even decorated.
Oh my goodness. I have had my tree up since before Thanksgiving just because I love having the tree up with the lights on and I like to keep it on through February because I just doesn't have to have the decorations on, just the lights. There's something about the Christmas light.
I 100% agree. 100%. Okay, we got to run. We are keeping you guys late. Everybody have a wonderful, blessed day.
Have an